Ever heard of a place called Ulupuni? Well, neither had I until recently. And when I saw pictures of that place, I just knew that that's a destination to take a brilliant SUV to. I finally had the Hyundai Tucson at my disposal, and it is the ideal vehicle for such an adventure. And that's my agenda for this trip. After all, the 2023 Hyundai Tucson is a luxury SUV that offers comfort, safety, and versatility for long drives and adventures. If its stylish design doesn't win you over with its sharp creases, slick lighting up front, and flared wheel arches, then the cabin will definitely do the trick. For once you're inside, you feel extremely pampered with all the tech and connected systems on board. The 10-way adjustable driver's seat makes getting comfortable in the Tucson an easy job, and the leather upholstery lends a premium touch. But let me not digress. My agenda is driving from Theni to Ulupuni, and it is touted to be an exhausting trip that involves a lot of driving in the Ghats. However, to get warmed up for the climb, I started out on some fine country roads that Tamil Nadu has to offer. It felt good to get behind the wheel of the Hyundai Tucson again. After all, it is an SUV that wins you over with its responsive engine, refined interiors, and then there is all the tech on board too. As I made my way down the stretch from Theni towards the Kumli border, I was once again reminded of just how plush and sophisticated the Tucson is. The road that I was on happens to be a rather new road that bypasses the town of Bodhi. And it is on this stretch that I really got to experience the joy of having the potent 2-liter diesel motor under the hood. It delivers 186 PS of power and offers 416 Newton meters of torque. Paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, the Tucson makes the 0 to 100 km dash look easy, and you can feel that surge of power. The Tucson's efficiency is also noteworthy, and I was getting a solid 15 kilometers to the liter on this stretch. It's been an early morning start in the Tucson, and I've rather enjoyed gunning it down this stretch of road. The weather has also been rather balmy, and keeping me comfortable are the ventilated seats and the awesome air conditioning system on board. Doing good time, I bypassed the town of Kambam and got on the ghat that leads up to the Kumli border. This part of my drive involved dealing with a tight winding road, and you really can't go fast. You also have to be careful of oncoming traffic. However, having said that, it is a short distance that is quite scenic. At Kumli, I finally crossed over into Kerala, and this also marked my entry into the Idukki district. Having left the heat of the plains behind and in hill country, I thought that this would be the perfect place to open up that panoramic sunroof and let the cool mountain air do its bit of adding to my drive experience. From Kumli, the road opens up a bit, and it is a rather scenic run up to Kuttiganam. Winding through estates, cardamom plantations, and a few of the lower tea estates in the region, this is a part of the country that will take your breath away. Everything looks so fresh, and to be driving here felt rather special. Of course, having that extra layer to my drive, I had my phone already paired via Apple CarPlay to the infotainment system and was listening to my favorite tracks with a stunning output from the Bose audio system. From Kuttiganam, I made my way towards Baguman. Since I wasn't familiar with this part of the route, having easy access to Google Maps via the seamless connection of my phone with the infotainment system let me plot the best route. I should add that Kerala is littered with small roads, so it is easy to get lost, and navigation is a lifesaver. I've never been to this part of Kerala before, and I honestly don't know what to expect. The scenery is definitely changing as it unravels in front of me. And as far as road conditions go, the terrain is getting steeper, and as I climb, I again don't know what to expect and how the road conditions are going to hold up. But at the same time, I'm not really worried because the Tucson has been effortless so far, and it is a nice plush SUV that can deal with the rough stuff too. So no matter what comes my way, I know that this car is going to make it through. As I made my way to Baguman, The elevation rise is gradual. However, the roads are quite narrow. You have to be rather alert behind the wheel, for the panoramic views that unfold in front of your eyes can be quite a distraction. Needless to say, I remained focused and made it to Baguman with little difficulty. I found a coffee shop for a pit stop. After all, I had been driving for a couple of hours now and was getting close to my destination, and I figured that a pit stop would do me some good before setting out on the final leg of my adventure. Refreshed and set for my adventure, I set off towards Ulupuni, which required me to take the Pullikanam Ellapara road. It is a short run down this road to the cutoff that leads to this hidden location that I had set out to explore. The last leg of my journey required me to leave the tarmac behind. I agree that in any other vehicle, this would have been an issue. However, the Tucson comes with the H-Track all-wheel drive system and also has multiple modes. I chose the mud mode and set out on the dirt track that leads to the Ulupuni top station. The dirt track runs through the most picturesque meadows that I've ever seen. It is a scene straight out of one of those driving fantasies that you might have. Beautiful meadows on both sides, a nice dirt track, you alone in your car. It is just one of those experiences that really takes your breath away. Of course, for the Tucson, it was out in its element out here, and I could just tell that it was taking all this dirt driving in its stride and just made it look so easy. I finally made it out to Ulupuni here in the Baguman district of Kerala. It is a stunning location with vast meadows that sort of roll as far as the eye can see. Definitely one of the most beautiful places that I've ever visited here in India, and it is a location that's worth dying for. Undoubtedly, this adventure has helped me tick off one of my bucket list items that I've had for discovering Kerala, and currently this adventure does sit at the top position on my achievement list. The drive here was also a revelation to just how great a machine the Tucson is. It ticks all the right boxes in terms of creature comforts, drivability, off-roadability, safety and performance. Ulupuni definitely felt more special thanks to the adventure being done from the driving seat of the Tucson.